Hey guys, okay, so I decided to make a video real quick because I feel like I have completely hit a wall emotionally and just kind of physically, actually. Some not chill shit is going on. I'm trying really hard not to cry, I'm sorry. Pretty much, I don't, want to go into detail about this because it's not necessarily something that's public, but we're going through custody with my son's biological father. And to give you the gist of it, Keegan's gonna be 2 here in almost 2 weeks, a little under. Oh my god, it's almost a week. But he's gonna be 2 real soon, a week from Thursday, and he's only ever met his biological dad once. When he was I think it was 5 weeks old. And I've tried and tried and tried like a million fucking times in every way possible to get him involved and to give him opportunity that was fair. And obviously, I guess I failed, but I tried. And now here we are 2 years later. I mean, given he dipped out with his girlfriend, or now wife, when I was 12 weeks pregnant. So ever since I was 12 weeks pregnant, I've been anticipating all of this happening. And now Keegan's 2 years old and it's all happening, and I feel like I should be a lot more mentally prepared than I am, but I don't see how anybody could emotionally prepare for this. I mean, it's literally somebody trying to take your kid from you. And not that I even could fathom him actually getting a chance to have Keegan full custody, because he can't. But just the fact that I have to share Keegan, I don't like that. Like, as much as I do respect the fact that he's taking the initiative and he does want Keegan to know who he is, I like that. I love that. I've dreamed of that for 2.5 fucking years now. My worst nightmare is for Keegan to be, in his teenage years, trying to figure out who he is and be slapped in the face with the fact that Tyler isn't his real dad, but Tyler's been the one who raised him, and his real dad wasn't ever in the picture. Why? I don't want him to ever feel like it's his fault. I don't want Keegan to hate me. I don't want Keegan to hate Tyler. I don't want him to hate Drake, but at some point in his fucking life, he's gonna hate somebody. And it's probably gonna be me. No matter how I deal with this, he's either gonna blame me for, protecting him. He's gonna blame me for, I don't know, like, how he's gonna see it, but, like, I tried, guys, like, I don't know. My point of this video was not to explain my story. My point of this video was because if you feel like you're going through some shit and you feel like this is, your worst nightmare and you just can't wake up and you feel like you're all alone in it, there's a really good fucking chance that you're not. I'm almost positive that whatever it is you're going through, somebody at some point in time has been through that and they survived. So you can too. The only way, not the only way, one of my ways of pulling my head out of my ass when I get so caught up in my anxiety and I just feel like the world is crashing around me and everything's fucking shit, I try and actually take a step back and figure out what I would tell myself if I was somebody else, if that makes sense. If my best friend was going through what I'm going through right now, what advice would I give her? And so I'd tell her, sit down, Go through your shit. Make sure you have all of your documents in hand, on file, ready to show somebody. Okay? Now make a list. Possible attorneys. Call them. Set up a consultation with them. Okay? Now, at that consultation, figure out what the fuck you're doing. Ask a lot of questions. Get a lot of answers. Make a new game plan. It's a lot easier for me, and I don't know if this works for other people, but for me to try and pretend it's somebody else's problem. How could I help that person handle their shit? Because I'm good at helping people. I am terrible at pretty much fucking everything that I try. I suck at art. I suck at singing. I suck at dancing. I was never really athletic. I'm just kind of large and aggressive. So I played a lot of sports, but I was never really good at the sport. I was just good at not letting other people be good at the sport, if that makes sense. I was good at defense. I'm not good at math. I'm not a scholar in any way. But I am really fucking good at helping people and putting everybody else before myself. And I think that's what makes me a good mom. It's because I can have my whole world unraveling and not know what the fuck I'm doing and not be able to see straight with my own life. And still be able to make sure everybody else that I need to take care of is fully taken care of. I can completely take on all of the responsibilities of other people as long as I don't have to face my own. I mean, it's kind of fucked up and pathetic at some point, but I know I can do what they need me to do. But I don't know I can do what I need me to do. And that is hard to accept, but that's my reality right now. So how I'm dealing with this problem that is literally wrecking me, I'm pretending it's not mine. I'm gonna attack this as if this was for somebody else, as if this was my sister or my best friend or fuck anybody else going through it that needed my help. I'm gonna do it as if I'm helping them. And maybe, just maybe, that'll help me figure out how to help myself. Maybe that'll be my way. I don't know why. I know it sounds stupid. Like, why the fuck can't you help yourself? What do you mean, Courtney? Why can't you prioritize your own fucking problems if you can help everybody else? Do you have any idea what it's like to live in the mind of a woman with anxiety, postpartum, and insecurity issues? I'm sorry. No one should know. No one should have to go through this. It's fucked up. Being in this state of mind, being a woman, and having everything in your head all the time. It's fucked up. This is why women can't be president. This is why women don't rule the world. That would be too much to ask. Because we're already doing 50 other fucking things at the same time. So you expect me to take on the whole fucking world on top of already taking on the whole world? Like, come on. Men are good at that kind of shit because they can only focus on one thing at a time. So props to you guys, because you can put your full attention into something. I will never be able to put my 100% attention into something. Ever. No matter what it is. Shit, even when it comes to sex, I'm still thinking about what I'm going to need to buy at the store next time I go grocery shopping. Fucked up, and it has nothing to do with not being interested in what I'm doing. It's literally just because you can't not stop. You can't stop thinking. I don't know if that's just being a woman, or just being a mom, or just having anxiety, or just fucking life. But in my head, it's a fucking circus, and it's a wreck. And right now, I am dealing with it by pretending I'm not the one who has to deal with it. So if you're facing some kind of wall and you're stuck and you don't know how to handle your shit right now, pretend it's somebody else's. Step back, write everything out, third person even. Say, she is going through this. How can I help her? Pretend it's them that you're trying to help. And then later on, look back at it and be like, hey, that's me. I'm helping myself. Look at that. I did good. And then maybe next time when you face another wall, you'll be able to boost yourself up instead of having to pretend you're somebody boosting yourself up. I don't know if any of this makes sense to any of you, but it makes sense to me, so I'm going to share it with you. And I hope it helps. Anyways, I hope your day is better than mine. Have a good one.